the weather?
Yeah, it's the National, though.
Wait. I love the old Star Trek.
All of them?
No, this one. I mean, Next Generation has better special effects than Patrick Stewart, but no one even remembers when it was made. The 80s, the 90s, I don't even know. I'd have to look it up. But this one, there's no question it was made in the 60s. I mean, look at Spock's outfit. It's a Warhol. And those girl aliens, it's like they're teeny boppers on acid or something. Yeah, this is so 60s. That's what makes it so awesome.
Hello, Javier. Take a seat anywhere. All right. Just as a reminder, there will be a quiz on Thursday, reviewing everything that we've done for the last 2 weeks. Also, the outline of your research paper should also be turned in on Thursday. If I don't have it by Thursday, don't bother coming on Friday. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns? None? Good. Let us begin. When Bram Stoker put Dracula on paper, he not only created a story, he created Geist. The story of Dracula feels as though it is infused with divine invention. It is its own life force. Bram Stoker, because of his own faith, felt that he could put down on paper things that were larger than life. Artists today know that that is impossible. Artists today are Hegel's example of romantic art. They are so frustrated because not only have they bitten of the apple from the tree of knowledge, they know that no matter how extravagant their project may be, how extraordinary or how polished it might look, they will never be able to breathe life into it and give it a life of its own. Now, getting back to, what was it that I was just talking about?
Did you have that bio class today?
No, that's a once a week class. I had Nick's class today.
When are you going to ask him for help? Hasn't he published a couple books?
That's what I heard. And I did ask. He gave me some pointers for some brainstorm ideas.
Oh, that's awesome. So, how many pages have you written? You've written 50 pages.
Sure, let's go with that.
So, I just wanted to tell you that I got a letter today from Purdue saying that I got extra scholarship money. I told them I couldn't work at the hospital and go to school at the same time. I didn't actually think it would work. Do you know what this means? It means we can finally get an apartment together.
In Indiana.
Yeah, if you don't mind,
Great. She can spend her time saving lives and going out for cocktails with her charming professors. I, on the other hand, will be sitting alone in the corner of a dark, cold apartment, licking peanut butter from a dirty spoon while staring at my laptop's blinking cursor upon a blank white page. But hey, at least I'll have time to masturbate.
Of course you'll have time to meditate. Yeah. And everything will just be so
I can't do
incredibly-
this.
What?
I don't know anyone in Indiana.
Neither do
Look,
I,
I'm under a lot of stress right now, and you bring up out of the blue moving to Indiana?
Take some time to think it over, but I really think it would be good for us.
Us? Yeah, it'd be like the second ring of hell.
Javier, I know this is hard for you, but
Look, can we talk about this later? I need to be getting home.
Nick. Fleming. Mammoth. Hemingway. Willie. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, by opposing end them. Shoot. To die. To sleep no more.
Shoot, goddammit. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sickly to o'er the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment. With this regard, their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action.
Who the fuck are you?
Let's just say I'm your favorite writer, back from the dead.
Which one?
Does it matter? No. Okay then. Why did you put a gun to your head when you don't plan on killing yourself?
Why would I go this far if I wasn't gonna go through with it?
You don't have the brass.
Fine. I suck. Does that make you happy?
No, just entertained. Don't worry. Believe it or not, I'm actually here to help you.
I fucking hope so. Because after you kindly leave, I'm going to have to call a psychiatrist. A dead writer is giving me suicide advice when he probably killed himself.
Well, at least you're getting better at this. Put it this way. Why do you want to die? Because you're depressed? Your life is pointless? Your book is boring as hell? Ah, that's it. Isn't it?
I just feel cornered. Anytime I get any interesting idea, I try to write it down, and I can't because my life is so incredibly boring.
So if I write down anything interesting, I'm not being honest, and I can't not be honest. So I'd rather just shoot myself.
Or there's option 2. You finish off this gin, You put the gun in the closet and you go to sleep. When you awake tomorrow, you're no longer yourself. You are Jay, the main character in your novel. Every decision you make must be to make that novel better, to make it more interesting, to add drama.
What if I don't want to do the things I have to do?
To hell with them! But, for some reason, if you do decide to off yourself, next time recite something less predictable than Hamlet.
Ava? Class is canceled, isn't it?
He might have sent out an email that we missed.
I've been known to do that.
Yep, class is canceled. Nick says that he got invited to a writing seminar out of state at the last minute. Yeah, I knew I checked it.
What's going on?
It's really weird. He sent out an email to everyone else in the class early this morning, except for us. I just got the email an hour ago because Lauren sent it to me.
I think we should call him at his seminar and tell him he fucked up. Ava?
Yes?
What are you doing after this?
Reflected on her hair like laser beams on... Wait, that doesn't sound right. Like the ocean on her... Fuck! Like... glass catching the sun. I don't want it to be 3 acts. When I first started writing it, it was a 2-act book. But now I think I'm leaning towards 5 acts.
But a 5-act and a 3-act are the same thing. You just label them differently. Shakespeare has 5 acts. Jeez. Don't be so surprised I know something. I used to work in the costume department of a small Shakespearean theater. Shakespeare always has 5 acts.
Now I feel like a fucking idiot. I'm supposed to be a goddamn writer. I feel like there's a book I have to read or a seminar. Or some writers themed cruise. I don't know.
Javier?
Yeah?
I know you have class tomorrow, but would you by any chance want to go to a party? I'm sure you have something to do. I was just wondering.
Well, I was supposed to hang out with some friends, but I see them all the time, so I think they can last one night without me.
Just to let you know, this place can get a little ugly.
Why? Is everyone going to have a fanny pack or something?
No. Just keep your eyes open.
Or what?
Eva, so good to see you. Who's your friend here?
Oh, this is...
I'm Javier.
Nice to meet you.
DiCaprio. Fucking DiCaprio?
I love him.
Really, Lauren?
He's such a good actor.
I'll tell you about DiCaprio.
Anytime. You want more? Come on over. She looked like she cut up a dress from the thrift shop.
I think it looks good on her. What's that look for? Something different. So if it's a lady.
So he calls me up, he goes, I got a premiere tonight. I need 2 blondes, 1 brunette. And I'm like, alright, so, where are they meeting? And is the brunette gonna be your date or the blondes for your friends? He's like, no, I'm bringing 2 to the premiere, and I want 1 waiting for me at the hotel when I get back.
So then what did you say? Did you say you can't do that?
No.
Did you hang up?
Of course not. I asked if I could be his driver.
Hey, Hotshot.
Hi, my name's...
Yeah, you're here with Ava, aren't you?
Yeah, she...
Yeah, well, where'd you pick her up?
Actually, I didn't pick her up. She gave me a ride from PSU.
Way to sweep her off her feet there, Peter Parker.
Excuse me?
Oh, what, you have the ladies pick you up on the first date?
It's not a date.
Yeah, why the fuck are you here then, man? You trying to get high? You're not gonna get high off my shit.
I'm not here to get high, man. I just...
Are you a narc? You smell like a narc.
Look, I'm not a narc. I'm not here to get high, and I don't want any of your shit, alright?
Yeah, well, you trying to tap that?
I don't want any trouble.
So, you need someone to practice on?
Jesus Christ, Tristan. Leave him alone.
Well, I'll be upstairs waiting for you two if you need me.
I'm not doing it.
But
I'm not fucking doing it.
Christine, you never know. This one.
Okay, do you want me to tell you about the last time Lenny asked me to meet with one of his people about a photo shoot? 11 a.m. rolls around. I roll in. There's hookers on the couch, and there's this guy in the pool with cocaine in his nose. And then he says, oh, I got your outfit right over there. And he points to a lawn chair. Guess what's in the lawn chair? A white t-shirt. A white fucking t-shirt. That's it. Flung his cell phone into the pool and stormed off.
Oh my god. Well, this wasn't him, so you never know. This one could be different.
Seriously, Lauren?
That was interesting.
Don't worry about him. It's just Tristan.
Don't worry about him. Ava, I'm pretty sure he was packing.
He always does that. He thinks he's Don Johnson or something. He hardly ever takes the safety off.
Hardly. How do you know that clown anyway?
He's my ex.
He's your ex. Who'd you date before him, Rip Torn? I'm pretty sure you made a pass at me about 2 seconds ago.
Well, he did leave me for another man.
Tristan,
Of course he did. He always likes to shake things up a little bit. You know, don't try to pin him down because he's the most unpredictable person on the planet. Oh, I'm Cody, by the way.
Oh, Javier.
Cody's an old friend of mine.
It's nice to see that Ava has at least one normal friend.
Now, don't worry about Tristan. He's pretty much harmless, except for when he does coke. But when he comes down, he sort of just hibernates.
Coke. Great.
Cody, tell him about your profession. Your day job.
Oh! I'm a photographer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe he could do the cover for your book.
You know, I wish I had my DSLR with me. You know, it is so beautiful out tonight.
Yeah. Really is.
Oh. You guys have a good one.
So, thanks for coming. I know this house can be a little unusual.
Unusual can be good.
At least it's filled with pretty girls.
My grandfather was a fisherman.
Recreational?
No, professional. When he was younger, he'd go out on the water for 6 to 7 months at a time. When I was a kid, he still had his lobster boat, and we'd go out all the time. God, it's been so long since I've been out in the water.
Let's take out a paddle boat. She keeps them by the shed.
You're full of surprises, aren't you?
It depends.
Ava, wait!
Let me see your fucking hands! Wallets and phones out now, let's go! Get on the fucking ground, bitch! Wallets in your left hand! Cell phones fucking out! I said your fucking left hand!
I'm sorry. Please, don't shoot.
Stop right there! Get away from that gun! Ramses, wait! I like this one. She fucking sucking me. Well, then stop being such a pussy.
Don't touch me.
Ow! Quite a surprise from such a pretty face. I bet no one here would want to see such a pretty face. Big pieces all over the floor! You'll suit my needs immensely.
Jesus Christ, they have Ava.
What happened?
2 guys with masks, they put a gun to her head and
Tristan! What? You said Tristan's packing. Where did he go?
Yeah, he's upstairs.
All right, let's go.
You're here to put me and Ava away, huh? Aren't you? I knew it! I fucking knew it.
Shh! Tristan! Listen. We need you. Ava? God damn it, he's all coked up. Let me see your gun.
Do you know how to use that thing?
Yeah. 2 guns, right?
What?
Do both those guys have guns?
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna get a shot at them both.
I'll improvise.
What?
You just run downstairs and when you hear my voice, start shooting.
Relax, darling. Think of this as a movie. Have you ever seen Bonnie and Clyde? I'm only gonna tell you one more fucking time. If you follow the rules...
Freeze! This is the police. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up.
Who am I speaking to?
This is Sergeant Fleming.
Careful. You know, I didn't hear any sirens, Judah.
Oh, fuck! Cassandra!
Call 911.
Oh.
Now!
All right, I heard you. I'll call. Get going.
Just drop me off nearby. I got my cell phone. I can walk in.
Cody.
They'll ask too many questions. If I go in alone, I could just tell them it was a drive-by. And hopefully they won't put two and two together.
You know what's really bugging me?
You had a long night?
Why were those guys only robbing the guests? Cassandra has way more money than the other models. I mean, you can tell just by looking at her house. There's gotta be at least $500,000 in jewelry and in coke, too.
I don't know. Maybe they just thought it was easier to get the wallets.
I don't think so.
So, would this be a weird time to exchange numbers?
I'll see you in class.
Extravagant their project may be, how extraordinary or how polished it might look, they will never be able to breathe life into it and give it a life of its own.
And thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er the pale cast of thought, in enterprises of great pith and moment. With this regard, their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is it dreams?
No, it's nothing. I'm over to sleep.
Well, look who it is. It's the world-renowned artist, Javier Cruz.
Hey, Luke, what's going on?
Well, someone's trying to kill both of us, so that sucks. But I suppose if they succeed, we don't have to pay our student loans back, so the glass is half full.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's go talk.
Luke, what the hell do you want to tell me?
The afternoon that you and Ava were the only two that showed up to class. Do you really think that was a coincidence?
How do you know about that?
Someone told Nick that you're suffering from writer's block. Ava, I'm assuming? You know how to get around, don't you? Nick knew Ava was going to that party. Tristan is Nick's dealer. Nick started using 2 years ago in preparation for his novel Vices. He saw you staring at her with no subtlety whatsoever. So he decided to set you two up.
And who did he get to do the robbery?
One was Ramsey's. He was some Boston ape hanger.
And who was the other one?
You mean the one that didn't get to beat the ever-living shit out of you? Relax, darling. Just think of this as a movie.
The fuck did you think you couldn't get out of this? A free semester with tuition?
It wasn't for a cut. Nick told me that I'd be the top screenwriter on the film adaptation of Vices.
So you conspired to kill an innocent man to get a writing credit?
Innocent man? Get over yourself. He was a yuppie whore. What were you doing that night anyways? If I'm wrong, which I rarely am, you're just like me. A desperate, pathetic artist who doesn't have one piece of work to show for it. And would do anything for that one great piece of work.
Why are you telling me this anyway?
Why not? We're dead anyways if we don't flee.
How so? The people involved wouldn't want to get in any more heat than they already are, would they?
You ever noticed Ava's been missing for 2 weeks? Not to bring tragedy, but it's okay to be afraid in situations like this.
No, not afraid. But entertained. Nick wants drama, that's what he's gonna get.
What? What are you gonna do? Save Ava? Is that your plan?
It's none of your goddamn business.
Look, I don't know why, but for some reason I relate to you. But Nick, he was in the CIA. You have a chance at freedom. Transfer. Leave your parents' house. Live.
Luke, I don't have time to give you any life lectures. Just lay low. Do some writing.
To say got to say.